Headlights cutting through the pouring rain, old Ford rolling down an empty lane. Your picture faded on the dashboard light, but your ghost still rides with me tonight. Whiskey burning like your last goodbye, small town moon hanging low tonight. Every mile feels heavier somehow. Guess losing you still hurts me now. And every station plays a song again, pulls me right back where it all began. I'm driving midnight through Carolina, windows down with a heart on fire. Your name still echoes in the Tennessee sky like a wildfire I can't leave behind. I keep running but the memories stay like tire tracks that the rain won't fade. Girl, no matter how far I go, you're still the road that leads me home. That leads me home. Neon lights and strangers in the dark can't fill the hole you left in my heart. Everybody says time heals the pain, but your goodbye still falls like rain. If I could turn this truck around, I'd drive all night back to your town. One more chance, one more kiss, one more night like we used to live. I'm driving midnight through Carolina, still chasing sparks from that old fire. Your voice still lives in every county line, like a song the radio won't leave behind. And every road keeps pulling me home to the love I should have never let go. Girl, no matter how far I roam, you're still the road that leads me home. That leads me home. Bartenders wiping down the neon lights. Another lonely Friday night. There's a picture of you hanging in my truck, right beside that old beat-up coffee cup. Main Street's buzzing, but I'm moving slow. Ever since you packed up and let go, that little bar down on River Road still plays the songs we used to know. Every word hits harder now when your memory comes around. Shadow in the headlights, dancing barefoot in those taillights. No matter where this highway goes, I'm still holding on to Last Call Carolina. Your blue eyes under those Friday lights felt like heaven wrapped in summertime. Cheap beer cans and a radio song made us think we could could never go wrong. Now your side of this old bench seat feels colder than Tennessee, and every small town neon sign just takes me back in time. Girl, you hit me like a Carolina storm, fast and wild, then suddenly gone. Now every whiskey burns your name, every midnight feels the same. I still see your shadow in the headlights, dancing barefoot in those taillights. No matter where this highway goes, I'm still holding on to Last Call Carolina. Maybe some hearts ain't built to stay, maybe love slips away, but every road I drive alone still feels like bringing you home. Still hearing your voice in every song. Girl, you hit me like a Carolina storm, left your fire in my heart this long. Every back road, every bar still reminds me who we are. You were freedom, you were gold, you were something I can't let go. Even if these lights burn low, I'll still be chasing Last Call Carolina. Last Call Carolina. Still running through my soul. Daddy worked the mill from dawn to dark, hands full of scars, heart full of sparks. Mama sang old hymns on the porch at night while the river rolled under moonlight. Barefoot running through Georgia clay, learning how to live the hard-earned way. We didn't have much, but looking back, man, we had everything we lacked. Yeah, the world moves fast, but I still know where my soul goes when I need home. I was raised by the river, raised by the rain, raised by hard times and the songs of pain. Little town, big dreams burning in me like an old six-string melody. And no matter how far these wheels may roll, that muddy water still lives in my soul. Yeah, I carry it forever. I was raised by the river. Friday nights under stadium lights, back roads smoking, firefly skies, old folks talking on the corner store porch while kids chased freedom like a wild horse. Now city lights don't shine the same, can't replace where I came from, man. 'Cause every road I've ever known still pulls my heart back home. And someday when my hair turns gray, I'll tell my kids where I came from someday. About the river, the dust, the pain, and how those roots still run through my veins. I was raised by the river, raised tough and free, raised by the kind of love that stays with me through every heartbreak. Yeah. was raised by the river. Old Silverado still smells like your perfume, mixed with cheap beer in midnight June. Your boots on my dashboard glow like a memory I can't let go. We were flying fast down county roads, laughing while the speakers blew. Every small town light we passed felt like forever couldn't crash. Now every jukebox downtown still turns my whole world around. It's a last call running wild through Tennessee roads. Your goodbye still burns like fire in every late night roadside bar. Girl, your love hit like southern rain, still running whiskey through my veins. And no matter where these tires roll, a part of me stays in that last call Silverado. Friday neon shining red still pulls your ghost inside my head. That riverside where we used to drink still freezes every time I blink. Everybody says I'll move along, but they ain't heard our old song. 'Cause every chord still sounds like pain, like losing you changed everything. Every thunderstorm rolling in still feels like your touch again. It's a last call Silverado, running wild through Tennessee roads. Your goodbye still burns like fire in every late night roadside bar. Girl, your love hit like southern rain, still running whiskey through my veins. And no matter where these tires roll, part of me stays in that last call Silverado. Maybe some hearts break too fast, maybe some nights were built to last, but every mile beneath these stars still drags me back to where you are. Still hearing your voice in the dark. Yeah, it's a last call Silverado, burning smoke beneath the moon glow. Every back road, every flame still whispers your name. You were free to That last call Silverado. Last call Silverado. Last call Silverado. Still running through my soul. There's a Bud Light sitting half cold by the sink. Your old blue hoodie still smells like Tennessee. Friday night football playing on TV. But this house ain't home since you left me. I still drive that old Ford down County Road now, passing by the diner where you used to smile. Everybody says that healing takes time, but every small town life still hits me tonight. Now every country song sounds way too true. Every damn word brings me back to you, and my heart will go on loving you like a river keeps rolling through. Even after all these miles and tears, you're still the reason I'm stuck right here. I hear your name in the pouring rain, feel your touch when the midnight train rolls through this lonely little town. Girl, you're gone, but I still ain't found a way to let you go. Your mama still asked how I've been doing lately. I lie and say fine, but she sees right through me. There's a sunset burning over these fields tonight, and it looks just like the 4th of July. If I could turn this truck around somehow, I'd still be pulling into your driveway now, and my heart will go on loving you, even when the sky ain't blue. Every bar downtown, every back road sign still brings your memory back to life, and no matter where this road may lead, there'll always be a part of you in me. Headlights cutting through a midnight rain. Half your picture still inside my frame. That old Chevy keeps calling your name. Every back road feels the same. Your goodbye still echoes in this town. Every bar stool keeps bringing me down. I say I'm fine when they ask around, but your memory ain't gone somehow. Now every song on the radio sounds like us moving slow. Girl, I still drive past your street Still see your shadow roll in the porch light. Still hear you laugh in the Tennessee wind, like you never really left me then. I'm 2 drinks deep and missing your touch, trying real hard not to miss you this much. But these small town stars still spell your name, and losing you still burns like flame. Your blue jeans hanging by the doors are gone, but your perfume still lingers on. I keep pretending moving on is strong, but lonely nights prove me wrong. If love was a road, I'm lost somewhere, with your ghost riding shotgun there. Girl, I still drive past your street at night, praying someday you might see my lights. 'Cause every mile without you hurts the same, and this broken heart still calls your name. Headlights fading into the night, another small town passing by. Coffee cup and an old cassette, your favorite song playing again. Windows down in the summer heat, bare feet dancing on the dashboard seat. Street lights blur like memories, your laugh hits me like Tennessee. Every mile feels like a photograph, a moment we know can never last. Living fast underneath those neon lights. Every turn felt like forever, like we'd stay this while together. 2 shadows chasing moonlight dreams, midnight on the highway, just you and me. Old motel signs and gasoline, late night talks about everything. You drew your name into the dust, said someday the world would remember us. Thunder rolling through the sky, but you still had that fire in your eyes. No destination, no finish line, just your hand forever next to mine. Living fast underneath those neon lights. Every turn felt Still hear your voice inside my heart. We were midnight on the highway, wild souls trying to escape fate. Stars above lighting up the sky like fireworks burning in your eyes. Every road led us somewhere, every kiss felt like a prayer. If these wheels stop someday, I still hear your name. Midnight on the highway. The screen door slams in the morning breeze. Smell of black coffee and old oak trees. I count the miles on this dashboard warm, heading back to the county where I was born. My old Chevy knows the way by heart, every rusted mile since the day we'd start. Past the neon lights of the highway diner, through the valley roads where the hills get higher. The radio's playing that Sweet Jones song, telling my restless boots where they belong. The golden wheat fields are waving hello to the wandering boy who had to go. So take me back to the Blue Ridge dirt, where a simple life heals a heavy hurt. Just a front porch swing and a starlit sky, and the fireflies dancing as the night goes by. Back to the valley where the wild rivers run, underneath the warmth of the southern sun. Grandpa's rocking chair is still in place. Time leaves a line on every familiar face. We don't talk about the money we missed, just the Sunday suppers and the prayers we wished. There's a comfort here that the city can't buy, beneath the endless stretch of this mountain sky. So take me back to the Blue Ridge dirt, where a simple life heals a heavy hurt. Just a front porch swing and a starlit sky, and the fireflies dancing as the night rolls by. Back to the valley where the wild rivers run, underneath the warmth of the southern sun. And when the world gets loud and the concrete cold. I close my eyes and I feel that old winding river calling my name out loud, far away from the noise of the city crowd. So take me back to the Blue Ridge dirt, where a simple life heals a heavy hurt. Just a front porch swing and a starlit sky, and the fireflies dancing as the night rolls by. Yeah, take me home to the Blue Ridge dirt, where my heart belongs. Anchor is dropped and the chains are too tight. I'm losing my grip on the surface tonight. Your love was the ocean, so deep and so blue, but I didn't know I would perish in you. I'm letting the cold water fill up my chest, giving up fighting, just looking for rest. The light from the surface is starting to fade, swallowed by shadows that your absence made. I tried to swim back, tried to break to the air, but there's too much weight from the love that we share. And I'm sinking like a stone to the floor, can't feel the light of the sun anymore. The pressure is heavy, the darkness is complete. Your love was a victory that ended in defeat. No rescue is coming, I'm too far gone, sinking like a stone while the tide rolls on. Yeah, while the tide rolls on. The current is pulling me deep to the abyss, a frozen reminder of your last cold kiss. The bubbles are rising, my breath is all spent, paying the price for the path that we went. No lifeline is thrown, no hands in the dark, just the quiet surrender of a dying spark. The light from the surface is starting to fade, swallowed by shadows that your absence made. I tried to swim back, tried to break to the air, but there's too much weight from the love that we share. And I'm sinking like a stone to the floor, burns in my lungs, and it breaks me inside to know that I died for a beautiful lie. Oh, a beautiful lie. And there's no turning back. And I'm sinking like a stone to the floor. Can't feel the light of the sun anymore. The pressure is heavy, the darkness is complete. Your love was a victory that ended in defeat. Now no rescue is coming, I'm too far gone, sinking like a stone while the tide rolls on. Yeah, while the tide rolls on. Deep in the blue, dying for you. Nothing left but the dark, sinking like a stone.
I saw your shadow in the morning light, coffee on your lips, hair falling wild. Nothing in this world could feel more right than every little second by your side. You're laughing on my heavy storms grow small, like the sky was waiting just for you. I never knew that I could have it all until your eyes made every dream come true. And if the stars all disappear tonight, I'd still find heaven in your smile. You're my perfect kind of broken, my favorite midnight song, the reason every road I take feels like where I belong. When the world keeps changing colors, you stay golden in my eyes, and I swear forever starts every time you hold me tight. Every time you hold me tight. We dance slow in the kitchen after dark, barefoot hearts moving out of time. Trace forever softly on my arm, like love was written in your mind. I used to fear the silence in my soul. Now your voice feels like home to me. And every little piece I couldn't hold finally found where it should be. Maybe we won't always have the moonlight. Maybe life will bend us in the rain, but I would choose your hand 1,000 times through every joy and every pain. You're my perfect kind of chaos, my calm inside the storm, the only place this restless heart has ever felt true
time you hold me tight. Oh, every time you hold me tight. You make this life feel perfect tonight.
Alarm clock ringing at 6 a.m. Another long shift gonna start again. Coffee in a paper cup, gas tank low. Bills on the counter that I can't ignore. Old work boots by the front door still. Same small town, same factory hill. Mama says, boy, just keep your faith. Even hard rains eventually break. Some nights hit harder than they should, but you wake up and keep moving on. 'Cause life keeps rolling like an old freight train. Don't stop for tears, don't stop for pain. Some dreams fade and some hearts break, but the sun still rises on another day. We lose people, lose love, lose time. Still somehow we survive. With scars on our hearts and dust on our shoes, we keep chasing something to hold on to. Hold on to. Friday lights in a back road drive, trying to feel a little more alive. Old jukebox playing downtown tonight, while strangers sing about the broken lives. Everybody here's just getting by, hiding heavy hearts behind a smile. But there's something about those neon signs, makes you think maybe you'll be alright. Maybe that's what living is, holding on when the world gets hard like this. Yeah, life keeps rolling mile after mile, even when you're barely hanging on inside. You learn real quick in towns like these, hope's the only thing you really need. So raise your glass to the pain we knew, to the broken hearts that made us true. 'Cause every road we walk on through still leads us somewhere new. Somewhere new.
Old Stetson hat shades my weary eyes. Desert dust clings to my boots and my thighs. My black stallion walks a slow, heavy pace, riding a trail with no name and no place. The blazing sun beats down from overhead, a silent witness to the life that I've led. A cold piece of iron hangs low on my hip, keeping me safe on this dangerous trip. Many have tried to draw fast and test my hand, but they all bit the dust in this unforgiving land. I ain't a hero and I ain't a villain to blame, just a ghost from the past with no face and no name. As the sun goes down on the horizon line, painting the sky in a crimson red wine, I ride with the wind, leaving stories behind in these barren plains where the lonely hearts pine. Let my name fade away into the dust and the clay, just a legend blown by the wind of yesterday. Frontier towns are starting to change. The tracks of the train are replacing the range. The last of the cowboys is packing his gear, searching for a peace that never draws near. There ain't no home waiting for my return, just the wide open skies and the campfires that burn. As the sun goes down on the horizon line, painting the sky in a crimson red wine, I ride with the wind, leaving stories behind in these barren plains where the lonely hearts pine. Let my name fade away into the dust and the clay, just a legend blown by the wind of yesterday. Into the twilight, just me and my shadow riding away.
Rain falling on an empty road, another night carrying me home. You walked in wearing that old brown hat, blue jean jacket and a smile like that, neon lights shining on your face like heaven found this broken place. Cold wind blowing through the screen door, boots tapping on that old wood floor. Your laugh hit me like a slow train song, like somewhere I knew I belonged. You were a cowboy like the rain, wild and free but hard to tame, falling down on this dusty town, washing all my old pain out. Every kiss felt like thunder skies, lightning burning in your eyes. No matter how far life may roam, you still
last one song. I'm glad you were the one I held on to. You were a cowboy like the rain, wild and free but hard to tame. Falling down on this dusty town, washing all my old pain out. Every kiss felt like thunder skies, lightning burning in your eyes. No matter how far life may roam, you still feel like home. Cowboy like the rain. Maybe storms were made to pass, but some love hits you hard and fast. Like old memories rolling through, every road keeps leading back to you. Still hearing your name in the blue. You were a cowboy like the rain, falling through my heart again. Every road and every town still turns your memory around. Young hearts never stay the same, but I still whisper your name. Even when the skies turn gray, I'll love you like the rain. Cowboy like the rain, still falling over me. Your picture's still hanging by the old front door, but I don't stop and look at it no more. That small town bar still plays our songs, but these nights don't hurt like they did before. I took your number out my phone last week, drove past the street and finally didn't think about turning around to calling your name. Guess time really does change things. Yeah, the rain still falls, the world still spins. Some scars fade slow, but they always mend. Now I'm learning how to leave you behind, like headlights fading into the night. Every mile, every broken memory ain't got the same hold on me. And I still miss the way you laugh sometimes, but I don't break down every Friday night. Girl, losing you nearly tore me apart, but some things only heal with rear view heart. With rear view hearts. There's a girl downtown with green eyes. She talks about dreams and county lines, and for the first time in a long, long while, I caught myself genuinely smiling. Your ghost don't ride shotgun these days, and silence finally feels okay. Guess healing looks a little different now than what I prayed for back then. Somehow I thought moving on meant forgetting you, but maybe it's just surviving the truth. Yeah, I'm learning how to let life roll, how to carry pain without losing hope. Every sunrise feels a little less dark since I stopped chasing who we were. And somewhere down these small town roads, I finally found my way back home. 'Cause broken love don't last forever, and neither does the stormy weather. Sunset fading on an old dirt road, radio singing soft and low, truck tires humming like a memory, carrying my soul back home. Fields of gold on the countryside, windows down in the summer wind. Every mile feels like a photograph of the life I want to live again. And every small town light I see still remembers a part of me. Take me back to Carolina nights, where the stars burn wild and bright, to the front porch songs and the fireflies. Everything there feels so right. No matter how far this road may go, my heart always knows I belong where the river flows back to Carolina home. Mama's voice through the screen door light, old guitar by the porch outside, friends still laughing by the creek at night, like time never said goodbye. City lights never changed my soul, they just made me miss the simple days, where the world moved slow and love was real, and people still knew your name. One day when these highways end, I'll drive those roads again underneath that southern sky. That's where my heart comes alive. Take me back to Carolina nights, where the moon shines soft tonight, to the worn out boots and the county lines. Everything there feels alive. And even if I lose my way, I know my soul will find that little piece of paradise back in Carolina tonight. Yeah, back in Carolina tonight. That's where my heart still shines. There's a cooler in the backseat still, and your old red dress hanging by the windowsill. Friday smoke rising through the pines, yeah, those were the best nights of my life. We were young enough to feel immortal, breaking every rule just a little, laughing loud underneath the stars like nothing in this world could tear us apart. I'd give anything for one more summer, one more night where your heart was mine. chase you down for one more summer. That old dock by the riverside still echoes with your laughter at midnight. Cheap beer cans and a radio song made forever feel so strong. Now the town keeps moving on somehow, but your memory still stops me now. Every small town neon glow feels like somewhere I can't let go. I'd give anything for one more summer, one more night where your heart was mine, one more bonfire burning brighter, one more slow dance on the county line. Every back road still remembers, every song still brings you back alive. If I could turn these years around, girl, I'd chase you down for one more summer. Baby, some love was made to burn like sunsets fading while the world still turns. But every road leads back somehow to the nights I still dream about. Still hearing your name out loud. I'd give anything for one more summer, one more chance to hold you close, one more night getting lost together on roads only our hearts still know. Every memory keeps shining like fireflies in July skies. Even if time keeps moving on, you'll always be the song of one more summer. One more summer, one more summer, still living in my soul. We built a castle up high in the clouds. We swore we'd never get lost in the crowds. We had the fire, the passion, the youth, but we traded the magic for a bitter cold truth. One little spark turned the dream into smoke, and I woke up alone as the illusion broke. Now the walls are crumbling down to the floor. We don't even know what we're fighting for. We held the keys to a kingdom of gold. Now we're just freezing in a I walk through the ruins of what we used to be, looking for any small piece of you and me. The golden gates are all covered in rust, and all of our trophies have turned into dust. You wear a crown of regrets on your head, while I'm left alone with the words that you said. Now the walls are crumbling down to the floor, and we don't even know what we're fighting for. We held the keys to a kingdom of gold. Now we're just freezing in a story untold. Now we're just standing in the ashes of paradise, paying the toll for our beautiful lives. The throne has collapsed and the kingdom is down. We're just two orphans in a burnt-up town. We had it all, now we're paying the price, cold and alone, in the ashes of paradise. We thought we were gods, untouchable and high, but we were just mortals, just waiting to die. No one survives when the heaven falls down. We're burning together without making a sound. Yeah, we're burning down. Now we're just standing in the ashes of paradise, paying the toll for our beautiful lives. The throne has collapsed and the kingdom is down. We're just two orphans in a burnt-out town. We had it all, now we're paying the price, cold and alone, in the ashes of paradise. Oh, the ashes of paradise. From heaven to dust, look at what became of us. No fire left, just the smoke. Ashes of paradise. Night falls heavy on this lonely road, just my rusty headlights cutting through the cold. The clock on the dash ticks past midnight's toll, and the engine hums a tune for a restless soul. Round the sharp bend by the old willow tree, I saw a silhouette where nobody should be. I hit the brakes, let the creaky door swing. They climbed in the back, didn't say a thing. The air turned cold, cut right to the bone, brought the scent of dirt and a weeping stone. Looked in the rear view, ain't nobody there, just me, the dark, and a phantom stare. This stretch of highway got its own kind of lore about the hitchhikers riding who ain't breathing no more. I steered the wheel to the end of the line, to a broken down shack near the county sign. I looked over my shoulder, the vinyl was bare, nothing left but the chill and the howling air. The air turned cold, cut right to the bone, brought the scent of dirt and a weeping stone. Looked in the rear view, ain't nobody there, just me, the dark, and a phantom stare. This stretch of highway got its own kind of lore about the hitchhikers riding who ain't breathing no more. They made it home to their silent, dusty grave, leaving me alone to drive through the fog and the haze. Walked in like the California sun, a warm light pouring through a broken room, and I was losing pieces of myself. Then somehow I found them next to you. Your voice felt like an old vinyl song, spinning slow on a midnight drive. Every scar inside my restless heart started feeling beautiful tonight. And even when the whole world fades to gray, you burn like colors I can't explain. You're golden in my eyes, like fire in the dark, like city lights that keep me safe when everything falls apart. And every time you touch me, it feels like I come alive. Baby, you'll forever be golden in my eyes. We were dancing on an empty street, laughing like we had forever left. Your shadow moving close to mine felt more like heaven than a memory yet. The moon hung low
And if the world keeps changing, one thing will stay alive. Baby, you'll forever be. You're golden in my eyes. Golden, yeah, you'll forever be. Golden in my eyes.
There's a fire burning out tonight underneath these small town stars. Main street lights and an old jukebox, rusty Chevy parked by the dock. Summer air carrying your perfume like a slow song drifting through the room. Everybody here knows our names, still somehow nothing feels the same. Every time you smile at me, this little town feels like a dream. We were dancing under small town stars, young and reckless with our hearts. No map, no plans, just chasing sparks, lighting up the dark. You and I like a movie scene, running wild through memories. We forever had a sound tonight, it feel like these small town stars. Old football field on a Friday night, windows fogging up in pale moonlight, talking about places we could go, but never wanting to leave this road. Your laughter echoes through the pines like a song playing over time. Every second feels so alive, like this is where our souls collide. We were dancing under small town stars, young and reckless with our hearts. No map, no plans, just chasing sparks, lighting up the dark. You and I like a movie scene, running wild through memories. If forever had a sound tonight, it feel like these small town stars. These small town stars. And someday, when these nights are gone, when every road keeps moving on, I'll still see your shadow in the light, still hear your voice in the midnight sky. You're the reason this town shines bright. We were dancing under small town stars, burning freedom in our hearts. Every dream felt close enough to touch when we believed in us. You and I, wild and free, like a song spinning endlessly. Even when the world moves on tonight, I'll remember these small town stars. Small town stars still shine